introduce 1111. There we go. Hey, donuts, groovy. I just saw that trailer. It was pretty tight. I hope they don't F it up either. Everything I hear about the new one that's coming out is good news. Good news. I don't know if you have the link over there, Donuts, but you should watch that trailer. It's only like a minute, like literally 1 minute. It's pretty cool. All right, anyway. Very tired. Very tired. Tired of mediocrity. Very tired of mediocrity. I know we can get this one done. Take a break from work. Yeah. If you can, it's like 59 seconds. It's really short. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. What up, Groovy? You got that Silverhawks done really quick, man. So good job on that one.
Looking for a new ride? The George Geek Kia team has been helping.
You're haughty. You didn't know? You didn't know, Groovy? No, like the good news about Mortal Kombat 2, like how Liu Kang is getting like a bigger role and how they're like actually trying to focus on like a lot of the martial arts aspect of the movie. And then Carl Urban, Johnny Cage. Everything I hear about it is good news. Yeah. Let's turn the music up just a tiny bit. There we go. Actually. Yeah, like literally. So this pencil over here, I don't even use this one. This is the hardest lead that I have. It's a 7H. And it's melting. Like this turquoise coating on the top is literally turning into goo, and it's getting all over my other pencils and erasers. Okay. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Let me go over here. I can find it. Okay, here we go. One. Hold on. 1111111111111. Okay. Superman was pretty mid. I liked it. Yeah, I completely understand not trusting Hollywood. I don't. Once you've been burned so many times, you can't really afford to just keep getting burned. Spiders peeps are hot toddies. Yeah. Everyone here is hot. It's like a reality TV show. Everyone here is just hot. I liked Superman. Without going too much into spoiler territory, what were some of the things that you didn't like about it? Small one. Because it did feel very James Gunn style. I totally knew it was going to be like that just from walking in. But I thought he applied himself well. I didn't hate his style applied to something like Superman. much better. Here. I'm thinking that with this one, we're gonna go with like a really, this sounds stupid. We're gonna go with a heavy aggressive line for the shape, for the outline. The silhouette is gonna be aggressive. And then on the inside, we're just gonna go heavy ink texture. Because I was actually initially thinking like, we'll go really light crispy lines. And then I was like, no, I changed my mind. We're gonna get a little bit fast and loose and a little bit dirtier with this shape and everything. I'm just gonna block out some of these shadows before we actually get to it. It's gonna be like that. Let's go in. I liked Superman's outfit. It's old style. Yeah, it was a little old style. And for me, I like that. The only thing I probably would have changed is the S. The S isn't my favorite S, but that's honestly like I guess it's no big deal because there was a whole movie taking place. If I'm being nitpicky though. If I'm being nitpicky. But I didn't like to humor the villain plot and how he tried to. He says he does. It kind of sounds like you had problems with a lot of the things in there. Like, granted, it wasn't perfect, and that the interview scene did kind of drag a little bit. I thought that scene was a little bit heavy on the fat. Now, it wasn't bad. I just think they could have maybe like halved it and then put the other half somewhere else in the movie. Because it almost felt like it was a lowest scene, and it just felt like she didn't have a whole lot to do after that. Like as far like with Superman. The action scenes were cool. Actually, I thought Crypto was also kind of a dork, but he was like the lovable dork. That's what he was going for, was like the lovable dorky dog. But I thought he was just kind of like your typical dumb dog that doesn't listen. Now, not everyone's gonna like that, but I think that's what kind of dog he was going for, and I think people liked it. Because like what we were talking about, like Albedo, he's already saying like it's making more people adopt dogs, just the movie alone. It's like, what? The movie was good enough to make people adopt more dogs? Some of the cons for this. Yeah, the gripes are real, but I think overall the movie is a win. Overall, like I got a lot of good things out of it. I love how they did Lex. He's not my favorite version of Lex, but I love how they did Lex, and I like how they basically like handled or approached Superman. And it almost felt like it almost felt like an apology Superman movie for like the past 10 years of Cavill Superman. Definitely a different kind of Superman movie, but I still liked it. It was a little bit lighter in tone. It was a little bit more fun, not depressing. And that's what Superman should be. Have you read a lot of the Superman comics, Groovy? Lex was good. Yeah, Lex was good. Like my biggest issue with Lex was I just felt like they could have got an actor, because the actor did a great job. I thought the actor was a little bit young and a little small. I'm used to Lex being like a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier, and a little bit uglier. And this actor, he did a great job. Nothing against him. In fact, I think his acting was better than Superman's acting, in my opinion. So great Lex, not like perfect, uber perfect Lex, but I still think it was a pretty good Lex. Pretty good Lex. Mr. Terrific was good. Mr. Terrific was good. He was a little bit like they've kind of played him up for laugh, like he had this really dry sense of humor, and he's not really like that in the comic books. Like he doesn't have that like that bombastic side eye that he was using so good in the movie. But they made it work. They made it work in this movie. Actually, in the comics, he's very self-serious, and he doesn't have like a really good sense of humor, but they handled him really well in the movie, I think. Superman looked like Superman. Really, therefore, my opinion is not worthy in the comic world. Hey, just because you don't read the comics doesn't mean you don't get to have an opinion. I still want, Superman, and kind of everyone knows Superman. So it's good to just hear what everyone thinks. I'm not gonna say you don't get an opinion. I still want to hear it. One side character, yeah, that was a little bit strange, wasn't it? That was a little bit strange. You're jealous. Jealous, yeah. Lurking and twerking, I like it, donuts. Dang, that's a hella emo, Groovy. Damn, that's hella emo. Sheesh. Poor Pikachu. Poor Pikachu, they ain't know what's happening. Dang. You know what? I was thinking I might even go see... Let's turn the music down just a little bit. I was thinking I might even go see Superman again for a second time. I might go see that movie twice in the theater. And I still haven't seen the new Jurassic Park either. We're destroying Ninja Cowboy. It's too high? Okay. We're destroying the Invisible Destroyer. And we were actually just talking about Superman. Where's my alert? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I just refreshed the alert, but dang. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Thank you, Serpent. Jeez. Current page. Okay. Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Yeah, you were doing, is it I can't remember his name. The K-pop fan art, I think. Wu Young. Yeah. If you want to post it in the Discord, I'll check it out. Thank you for that shout out to Donuts. Thank you for that. Lost art? It's not lost art. The villain might be a lost villain, but we're not doing Indiana Jones just quite yet. We're doing this dork. And we're gonna go like this. In the art chair, nice. I'll check it out. Give him some thick thighs. Thick thighs and big butt. Yeah, we were just talking a little bit of the pros and cons of the new Superman movie. Oh yeah, Ninja Cowboy. If you haven't seen the new Uncaged Fury, go check it out. Let's see. That's looking pretty good, Serpent. It's so painted. It's so painted. It's like the opposite of my artwork. But it looks good. It looks, I know what you mean when you say that you're proud of the shading that you did there. It looks like it's coming together pretty good. It's just the head for now, and I already know that you can do hair pretty good. So I don't think you're worried about that. Okay, so something we do gotta fix is this hand is a little bit big. See if we can make the hand a little smaller. Oh, really nice. The fine art stuff. I know, and you were already talking about like Liquitex painting, and I know you got a more painterly style. I hope your hand feels better. I'm surprised that you were trying to do some work with your hand because you said that it wasn't feeling pretty good. Was not feeling very good. Manic episode, uh-oh. I think that's looking better. Now his hand isn't so gargantuan. And we'll put the... I know who you're talking about. He seems pretty chill. So I want to say it should be all right. Seems like a pretty nice guy, a pretty chill guy. So I don't think so. I don't think you'd be offended or anything. A little bit more. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, that sounds like it should be okay then. And you're just checking up on him to make sure he's okay, so it's not like anything malicious. Oof, that's way off. Come on. Do a little bit of this cape down here. Yeah, you can let him know in case he doesn't see it later when he does pop back up, and you can let him know like, yeah, I did send you a DM. More Starbucks. Nice, nice. I already had my coffee. I'm good. I'm just in water mode right now. Okay. Oh, this leg over here looks a little skinny, but it really isn't. It's pretty big, I would say, actually. It looks skinny from that vantage. I'm gonna do one of these. And we're just about ready for ink. We're gonna work on this hand up here. And then we'll be ready for ink. Yeah, I remember. Is there more drama? Serpent, wow. What up, Death? Death, weren't you playing like some Night Rain or something earlier? I saw. Season 2 of Cutie Pat. Dang, sounds like a time, Serpent. The whole gang is gonna be there. Food break. Okay, cool. You gotta do that every now and then. You still gotta eat some food every now and then so you can keep powering your body to keep playing Night Rain. Oh, if only we didn't have to eat food to keep playing games. Actually, I think I'm gonna do one of these. Oh, nice, Serpent. Yeah, I think I saw you were working on that a little bit. And if I get crazy, I'm gonna freaking finish this today. If I get crazy. If I get nuts. Okay. Everything characters remembrance for Night Rain. Serpent, I think you're already there. Is it when you were watching on stream? Yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah. The Thai ones. It's kind of. Let's get in there. This year, jeez. I haven't kept count, Death, but it's a lot. I have them, like, generally speaking, I have them all in a folder, and it just keeps on getting like added to. And I did do one this year. I think it was this year. That was a birthday gift. I no longer have it. I don't know. Like, I'd have to place it at maybe like, it's got to be like over 10 at least. I think maybe 15. I'm not sure. Can you give me a number between 1 and 5, 7, 432. I don't know. Is that a lot? It's like a so-so amount. I mean, you have to understand, like, when I get to this stage of the artwork, I don't take that long with the inking. I generally speaking, I don't. I mean, with you, Death, like, I don't think you do a whole lot of, like, I know you do pen and ink and you do graphite, but I don't think you do a lot of coloring work, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that makes it like maybe a little bit easier for you to like get your process like condensed, you know? Because you're not gonna ink everything. You're also not gonna color everything either. And if you're just going with graphite or you're just going with ink, then you should be able to have a pretty high output rate, I would imagine. 111. Oh, you're still on Morgan Moonscar? That one's a little bit old, isn't it? That one got some miles on it, doesn't it, Def? Yeah. And remind me, what were you using to color him with? Was it a wet medium or a dry medium? 'Cause it's been a minute. The black and gray variant, yeah. Variant. Ooh, Mr. Genre, South Korean one. I picked a good one. Marker and Prismas? Are you using like, you're not using like the marker, the Prisma markers, are you? So you're using markers with Prisma pencils, right? Do I got that right? That's funny because we were just talking about Prismas and blending the other day. Detail blend with the Prismas, yeah. How's the blending with the Prismas? Because that's what we were talking about, is some of them are a little waxy, and it's kind of hard to get a good blend with them sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for now, right, Vizon? We're drawing everyone's favorite comic book character that no one knows. But how you doing, Vizon? I know we were hanging out in Wolf's stream earlier. Okay, I see. Sounds interesting. It sounds like it could be a little fun. Yes. If you're blending with like a light yellow, that sounds like you get some pretty nice value with that, I would imagine. With the Pito right now, Moreau, nice. Is he still doing Jeff? Is he still trying to grind out Jeff, or is he doing Rocket Raccoon again? Speaking of which, where the hell is Wolf? Why isn't he lurking on my stream? Dang. I got you, Serpent. Just give me a second. Stray Kids, damn. Nice, nice. Thing I haven't heard Stray Kids in a little bit. Just no room to put anything. Hey Wolf, what's up? I was just talking about you. I think I sussed you out with Vason over here. Doing the Marvel Rivals thing. Alright, let's go Stray Kids. Converted. That's quite the word.
I was terrified that if I went all in and still failed to the
Oh, jeez. Can I play this one? Serpent? It's normal. It just sounds suspicious. Yeah. He told me wolf. Yeah, I gotta show a little bit of Juggernaut love.
I have to finish this.
Oh, you heard it for the first time too then. Okay. Definitely a little bit more pop style. Also summery vibes. Maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it can be. Thank you for the. It was like a K-pop interlude, minus the last song. It's like Asian music, Eastern Asian music style interlude. Oh, you're good, different.
You know, I don't even really know where to begin because it seems like every time I get ahead, I end up going 2 steps back. So tonight, I'm just gonna let this one ride. You know what I mean?
Actually, no, we're gonna keep that open like that. Let's get the reference really quick. Yeah, you can see it. I'll keep the glasses on for just a little while longer. They look cool. In a very weird way. I don't think that's too loud. Let me know if it is. I'm gonna take these off. They're kind of squeezing my head. Skip it. Hey, Alley Cat, what's up? Yeah, it's fun. Hand's getting a little tired, but it's getting there. It's getting there. What you up to, fool? Big chillin', little chillin', somewhere in between. Or friends emo. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Sounds like quite the endeavor. Are you gonna be able to fit all that detail into a little? Geez, I think it gets reduced to like 24 by 24. Are you gonna be able to do all that? It's a bit trick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What a cool friend. Doing the emote artwork of something kind of nutty like that, yeah. What a good friend. What are you using? CSP, Photoshop? Procreate, nice, nice. That one looks like maybe one of the more user-friendly ones. Which there's like absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, it makes me a little bit jealous sometimes seeing people use Procreate. I do? Like what? Wolf? What you talking about, fool? Yeah, Wolf. Probably waiting for another match, right? Let's hear a Toad redeem, Wolf. I know you're good at that. Yeah, I do that too. Yeah, I usually go large, but not too large because I know it gets reduced so much for my own emotes. But yeah, and then when you're doing emote art, everything has to be like it. It's like its own kind of art form. Like it's almost like doing tattoos or something because lines have to be very bold because all the artwork's gonna get shrunk down and it has to be very easily recognizable. This fool is making it so I can't come in and show love out there. Retro, what's up, man? I saw you were doing Planet Crafter, but I had to get ready for my own stream. Are you still doing Planet Crafter right now? Or are you just doing a little bit of lurk action? Oh, dang. It's like stream sniping me. It's okay, I welcome it. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf. Or no, that was Retro. Dang. Retro got the Toad redeem in today. Yeah. I'm glad other people than just him use the Toad redeem. That's good. That's why it's there. Oh, you're good, Richard. Thank you for showing up, man. And putting me on 2 channels. That's cool. Thank you, man. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll say hi back real quick. Hold on. Just show me off? Dang. Very cool. Yeah, get back to playing Planet Crafter, man. There we go. Hey, Chaotix. Hello. Retro was showing me off. We're Chaotix. Were you one of the people that plays Planet Crafter with him? Because I know I see you in Retro stream all the time. No, it must have been from something else then, maybe. Maybe we watched, did we watch Transformers together? I don't know, it kind of seems like Retro knows a lot of people. But thank you for showing up. Groovy, was I talking to you? Like any extra gratitude you will gladly scoop up and take. All right. Do I want to go? I don't know if I want to. How heavy I want to go with the gloves. Oh, okay. I misinterpreted. I said thank you, and you just like showed up out of nowhere, like you're welcome. Neon Blur, thank you for summoning the real uncaged Fury Nicholas variety. I mentioned in chat if he saw you. So I thought I'd come in, give you a glance and follow. Thank you, Neon Blur. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Retro is a really cool guy. He seems to be showing me off a little bit. I greatly appreciate that. It's like, I don't know. It's like Retro's like my hype man. He's cool. We like to gang up on projects together, and Retro's a good guy. He's a good guy. Good sense of humor too, Retro. Probably a little bit more entertaining to watch though than me. This can be a little bit delicate. Oh yeah. He's told me some of his stories about doing that kind of stuff. It's easy to chill. Yeah. I've heard that it's very chill over here, even when I'm like raging and trying to get stuff done. People embracing art, absolutely. I would probably go nuts if I couldn't do something like this. Cheap entertainment. Cheap entertainment. Hey, you're good. You don't have to like be good at art to enjoy it or enjoy seeing people make art, right? You know that. It's definitely fun to try out, but no pressure. Sure. A little bit of gentle ornamentation. I don't really like putting ornaments on the figures, but a little gentle ornamentation I think will be okay. I used to be like very like anti-ornament on the artwork, but I've kind of learned to embrace a little bit of it. Just as long as you don't basically just don't over compose, because you can't do that. You can't put too much noise on the artwork. That's why I take illustration, film, music, etc. Plenty of art to consume, Neon Blur. Which cool username too, by the way, Neon Blur. Yeah, it all starts with the crappy stick figures, yeah. Except it's kind of hard to, I mean, obviously you can't apply the same kind of like artistic lens as an illustration to something like a movie, so you have to consume responsibly, whatever it is, music, TV, illustration. Because there's plenty of just like hack work out there, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. No. Take it cautiously. Yeah, absolutely. Writing, yeah. Like here's a good example. So there's this one movie I just watched. It was a long time ago. And when I got done watching it, I had this thought like that was a really good book. And it wasn't based off a book. It was just a movie. It was an original movie. I watched it, and when it was done, I said that was a really good book because it just felt like a book. It had all the beats that a book would have. And then I watched someone review the same exact movie, and they said the same thing. It feels like a book. So it kind of reminds me like what you're talking about, Neon. Some things you can translate, other things maybe not so much. It's a little bit difficult. Okay. I read books. I don't listen to audiobooks just because I just never really like cracked that nut open. But I read books. I try to balance it with like a healthy like nonfiction and fiction diet. See, except the only issue is I have so many books that I don't have one book that I just sit down and read all the way through. If I'm in the mood for like a different genre, I'll like frog jump to whatever book I want to read. I don't like limit myself or like I have to read this book. I can't read anything else until I finish reading this book specifically. I don't do that. So as it is, I have all these books that I've started that I'm all like midway through. Which movie? Which movie? I can tell you. Hold on. Let me type it out. It was a very, very odd movie, but I was kind of excited to watch it. Okay. I'm gonna quick snack, quick hydration. Plastic Man. 11111. Okay, yeah, I get you. Listening to the audiobooks at work. The band, this music is, hold on, let me rewind it just a little bit. Oh, you're 100% right. It is FM84 Ollie Ride. Good ear Neon Blur. I like listening to like retro synthwave type stuff. Yeah. Yeah, me too, me too. I like to like mix it up every now and then with like maybe like a little bit more like dark synthwave, or I listen to like a little bit of vapor, or like different like kind of house music, a little UK garage sometimes, but I like synthwave. I've been listening to synthwave for a while. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's go back to here. Okay. All right, I'm still here. I'm just grabbing something and adjusting the camera. Absolutely, yeah. And then Basil, who's in here sometimes, he also likes synthwave. So we got a couple people in here that like to enjoy synthwave. Sun Eater series. I don't think I've come across those ones. Sun Eater series. Like if it's a series, it's one of those really long commitment type books, and I think I have a little bit of trouble reading like just book after book after book of the same series. I don't know if I've ever done that really. I'm not sure. I'd have to go through my books again. It is Christopher Rauccio. Oh, they're long, they're chunky. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's been a while since I've done it, but sometimes I do jump on YouTube and I look up some like book reviews just because I'm curious. So maybe I'll see what Sun Eater's all about. Are you sick of Dune yet, Neon Blur? Are you sick of all the Dune popularity right now? You can't put it down. The Sun Eater books. That's good. Like, honestly, like I know exactly what you're talking about. It's just been a while since I encountered one of those books where I pick it up and I just cannot put it down. I have to keep reading it. It's a good feeling when you can find one of those books for reals. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear the controversial opinion. We need to add a little bit more black on him. Not looking done just quite yet. It's so dense. Is it too, would you say it's too dense? Because I think the biggest gripe I hear about Dune is actually the prose. The writing style is a little bit, I think haphazard from what I've heard. It is dense. It has character. It has substance, but the actual prose of it is a little bit like touch and go, from what I've heard. Never actually read Dune, but that's what I hear. It's just so heavy. No, no, no. I think I understand what you're saying. It's just too dense. There's too much lore. It's too realized. Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it. It's too realized. Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. Too dense, too realized. So what you're saying is the Sun Eater series is not like that. You can actually you can actually like enjoy it without having to worry about 1,000 years of history. Jeez, just even saying that sounds kind of exhausting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying. But it's nice that the author just keeps it at 7, because I think they're still actually technically releasing Dune books because the author, what was his name? I can't remember his name right now. I'm kind of blanking on his name. He like left all of his manuscripts with his like assistant or something, and so they're still publishing some like Dune books, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. It was like his assistant or something. They're like, I think they're like half finished manuscripts, and then his assistant, who has like supposedly the most extensive knowledge of his writing and his lore, that he finished the other half or something like that. But they're still technically releasing Dune books. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. It's a style of writing. You mean like the like how would you even describe it? Like the style, or like the current like popular style is what you're talking about? Like do you remember Terry Goodkind? Remember Terry Goodkind? Like I kind of attribute some of that to him. But as it is currently, I kind of stay away from like the giant lore based series books. I do like science fiction though. I do like the science fiction books. I just like them being contained into like one book, you know. I try to read, try to read a healthy amount of William Gibson. Can't even see what I'm doing down here. A TV show? TV show? Don't think I know the TV show, Neon. Is it like HBO or something? Foundation? It's like a CW. Oh, okay. That's why I haven't heard about it, because it's on Apple TV. I don't got Apple TV. Yeah, the same. Yeah, Neuromancer. I love Neuromancer. It was a little bit. It was a little bit too slick at times, which is like his style, right? That's why if you stick with him and you read some of his like later stuff, then he kind of like cools it down a little bit, but like it's still very distinctly Gibson style and it's good. Like I think I don't know if you know Idoru, but Idoru might be his best book, which is the one I'm currently reading, and he did that way later. What's up, Neon? So you mean like there's like, oh yeah, for sure. It's a different school of science fiction, different school. Oh yeah. I know it's space opera style. Yeah, I get that. Actually, might want to redo that cape. I don't know if I like it the way it is. And let's see if we can touch up this hand just a little bit. It's not like terrible, but I don't know. Looks kind of. I think this finger is really needs to get brought in a little bit more. Hold on. I think that looks a little bit better shape. It's not done, but that's the shape I think that works better than what we had. That finger all the way out here. I feel books like Neuromancer, it's more cyberpunk or Neo-Earth. Yeah. Well, like the last science fiction book I read all the way through, it wasn't like cyberpunk, but there was more of like a noir element to it, which kind of a lot of people like associate with cyberpunk is the noir element. But it was actually like kind of funny. Just very good book, expertly written. 83 book entered. Dang, Serpent. Sounds like you're getting a lot of work done. Take it easy on your hand. Take it easy on that hand. I own the movie. I own a tape copy of Dark City, and I never watch it. I've been saving it. I kind of know like some of the elements to Dark City, but I've been looking forward to it, so I actually haven't put it in the tape player yet. And I also own a tape copy of Johnny Mnemonic, which was also William Gibson, speaking of which. Yeah, no response. Nice. One does not simply choose to do Excel. Is it that good, Neon? Is it that good? I don't know if I like that. Hold on. I don't like that. Yeah, with big actors. Yeah. With a name like Neon Blur, you probably still have your own tape player, right? And laser disc. Oof. Dang, rocking the laser disc. Dang. Do you even still have still have laser discs to play with the player? Let's do this glove right over here. Donuts, could you throw up a Discord link? Yeah, it looks okay. supporting conversations. Nice, I dig it. There's no section in there for just books, but maybe there will be someday. Thank you for getting that, Donuts. Thank you. Probably like art share. I'm not terribly militant with like where you post it. I don't think it matters all too much. Let's check it out. All right, yeah, let me check that out. Check it out. Nice, nice for scum. Oh, that's cool. The very rare speedster with cape. I like the helmet shape too. I like that you have a kind of like an avatar to accompany the name. That's pretty cool. You came out good. Good. I said that it was rare to see a speedster with a cape, but he had a unique helmet shape, and I like the way that he turned out. I think he turned out pretty good. I think this hand might be a little bit over inked compared to the other one. I think I like the other hand more. Is it a split cape? I don't think I saw the split down the middle. He hates Turbo. Turbo is the worst. Dang. Yeah, you're good, Retro. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, like I just saw this video of this guy that was saying that Time Force is the best, and not only Time Force, but the Super Sentai Time Force is the best one. Which made me think like, dang, I haven't actually I haven't watched any of the Super Sentais, but I have heard that some of them are a lot better than the American version. It made me a little curious. Of the first 10, dang, they got that done quick, Serpent. Did they like it? Love it? Hate it? Sentai is almost always better. That's what I hear from like the guys who watch both. They always say Sentai is better. And Space saved the franchise. Did it? You're just saying that because you have a bias, Retro. Did it really save the franchise? Liked it? Nice, nice. I am liking it so far too. Kamen Rider series. Like get the Super Sentai out of here. I am a Kamen Rider fan. Or maybe Ultraman? Maybe Ultraman. Ultraman's pretty cool. Big bad Beetleborgs. I didn't encounter those guys until I think I was like after I had, you know, grown up a little bit more, and then my friend down the street said, "You never saw Beetleborgs?" And I think he had like one of the tapes, and so we watched them. I think it was the movie. Yeah, Beetleborgs. I mean, of course, one of those like copycats after the success of Power Rangers. Right, there was so many. Beetleborgs is generally well beloved by the people that know Beetleborgs. Heroes in general, except Turbo. Take it easy on that wrist, Serpent. Lost Galaxy. Well, I did like Zio. I haven't seen all of Zio, but I do like Zio. Beetleborgs is still a Saban friend. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It was like I can still call it a ripoff, right? It still is a ripoff. VR Troopers. I know VR Troopers. Or as it's called in Japan, I think it's Metalder. VR Troopers is garbage. Yeah. I like the thing is the disconnect I think that happened with VR Troopers is that they're using footage from either the late 70s or the early 80s, and then they repackaged it in like the late 90s, and they put the virtual reality element in it. And I don't actually think that's what Metalder has. I don't think Metalder is about virtual reality. Yeah. IRL friends, nice, nice. It looks okay. All right. Guys, I'm trying to get this one done. It just takes a long time. Gunship? I don't think I know Gunship. Blur. We've been. You just great. Hey, you're good, Retro. Yeah, Neon seems pretty cool. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Yeah, JDF. What you mean? What's the music? Oh, Gunship. It's a long playlist, so I don't know what any one of the songs are until I like look up and see which song it is. Well, friggin' JDF stuck around for a long time because he was like the main character in Zeo as well. After Mighty Morphin. And then they brought him back for, jeez, wasn't he like the Black Ranger and like Dino Fury or something? Yeah. His whole life. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like him too. Like, I mean, I can't say like, oh yeah, I'm a huge like Zeo Red fan or like a Green Ranger fan, but I think I would like to count myself in the number. I haven't watched Rangers with like a really like critical eye. I don't even know if you can you? But yeah, JDF is pretty cool. Hey, you're good, Groovy. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the lurk. I'm not gonna be on for too much longer anyway. Adam's second Black Ranger fan. You're an OG. The Japanese, Super Sentai is a little bit more like they actually actually try to make something a little bit more brainy with the stories that they write, from my understanding. Some change rubs raw. Americans are cooking. Donuts, your back probs. We tricked you, Groovy. Is it like, is it more the older Kamen Rider or the newer Kamen Rider? I'm a little curious now that you said that. Donuts. You're like, it's not free. The older ones, really? Really? Oh, that's the end of the playlist. The end of the playlist. Speedy House. Let's listen to some Speedy House.
Scribe is how.
By my ranting charm, yeah. You have plenty of rants still left in you, right, Groovy? Which anime is that, Neon? For the next drawing suggestion. Yeah. If you need help figuring something out, you can ask me or anyone. Or anyone. Cyborg 9? Is that the one with... Hold on. Is that the one with like the kid in the red hair? He's a cyborg with like a little kid with like bright red hair. Because I think I vaguely recall that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I vaguely recall that. Like, I haven't heard anyone talk about that show. Like, it exists, it happened, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention that show. And I remember like all the Wizard magazines that was like showing that off, like Stan Lee's doing an anime. I remember that. And you know, me being like a young kid at the time was like, what? Stan Lee's doing an anime? What? He betrayed us. I took it as a betrayal. He was the inspiration for it. Okay. I know, I think all the like magazines were sensationalizing like Stan Lee's doing, he's going to Japan, he's doing an anime. And I think they kind of like blew it out of proportion a little bit. It was different. I think, and this is a long time ago. I watched first episode, I think. I don't remember how I saw it, but I just remember thinking like, this is just so weird for it to be like a Stan Lee product. I wonder if it's like streaming anywhere now. Cyborg 9. And you know, this being, of course, like, geez, what was it, like 15 or 20 years ago? This was a long time ago. Like, it looked very visually distinct. It didn't look like any of the other animes, I don't think, that was on at the time. It had a very strong visual identity that it could call its own. And I guess like in hindsight now I can appreciate that, but at the time I was just like, it was like getting whiplash. I remember Cyborg 9 did not look like any of the other shows. Yeah, go right ahead, go right ahead. I think I've seen like bits and pieces of that, but it just looks so silly. Like he has like a big like a Megazord too. Like, just strange stuff, very strange stuff for Spider-Man. Yeah, he gets his own Zord. It was completely ridiculous for Spider-Man. Like, I have trouble even seeing Stan Lee okaying something like that. But he was just so, at the time, transfixed on getting all the Marvel properties like well known, like be it in Hollywood or Japan. He was on a crusade. He left his job as editor in Marvel so that he could go and do that, and that's one of the things that he came up with. Music doesn't seem like it's loud enough. All right, yeah, I'll check it out. Like, I remember a few years ago, they even used that version of Spider-Man in, it was the Spider-Verse comic. This was like way before there was that movie, and it was the Spider-Verse comic, and he was one of the he was one of the Spider-Men there in the Spider-Verse, helping all the other Spider-Men defeat the freaking vampires. And it's like everyone knew him because he was the one guy with the giant robot. Yeah, this hand right over here. This hand over here needed a little bit of help. but it just looks like a blob now. It does not look good. The Penny Parker, yeah, the Penny Parker, like Japanese mech suit version of Spider-Man. My Chemical Romance, you mean Gerard Way? Gerard Way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's because, and this like kind of, I guess, dates me of a sort, but I literally remember when that comic came out, and I did read her first appearance. I read first appearance Silk, first appearance Spider-Gwen, and Penny Parker, and Lady Spider, which was the steampunk one. And I remember reading all of those as they were coming out for the first time. I don't remember Gerard Way writing the story, but I remember the mech looked way more like Neon Genesis, you know? Okay. I am going to... I'm gonna get stream ended here because I have some things I gotta do after this. I gotta get working on it. And I'm getting hungry. How long have we been going? A little over 3 hours. Okay, you know what? Let's make one more concentrated push to just get the legs done, just so that it's like I can be happy with myself. So let's just get the legs done real quick. They're not going to take very long. And then I think we'll raid. We'll raid Wolt. Looks like everyone's doing anime art again. I only know about it because I was reading the credits and mentioned it. I mean, that comic came out so long ago, I just don't remember if he was the one that was writing that particular story, but I could believe it because he's been trying to write comics for years and years and years. He did The Umbrella Academy, which was his most famous work, I think he did. And then he did some Vertigo projects at DC. Shorty stream? A little bit, 3 hours. I mean, if you want to call 3 hours a shorty stream, but we got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do, right, Donuts? So anyway. He did, yeah. If I got that right, yeah, he did do Umbrella Academy. 111. Okay, legs. Legs. I'll be just a little bit more happy with myself if I can get the legs done, and then it'll be a little bit more of a complete picture, which is kind of what I wanted for stream. Granted, there's still going to be like parts of this cape and the trunks and like some of the shading, I think, that needs a little bit more ink, but we're not going to focus on that. Basically, we're just going to focus on like getting the product out there, get the product out, get the project done, get the product out. Whatever artistic momentum I still have, utilize it. It looks great, thank you. Thank you. Do you know who it is, Neon? This is actually, because I love drawing losers, you know. It's like I tell myself, why would I draw like the one millionth picture of Superman when I could draw this guy who no one has a picture of? It's actually the first Green Lantern villain. The first Green Lantern villain. Donuts donuts from the retro raid. Hello. Party is 7. Nice. Neon's here. Donuts is here. Yeah. Thank you for the raid, retro. I thought you were getting ready for like watch party and eating food or something. Dang, look at the spam. We love spam. How? The first, like Neon, the first villain for Alan has got to be like a really, really obscure character. Like it's either Blackbriar Thorn or maybe Grundy. I don't think it is, but it's the first Hal Jordan villain, the first ever Hal Jordan villain. Retro, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a very good stream. I hope you're getting ready for your watch party and your foods and whatnot. I'm actually going to be ending here soon myself because I gotta hit the gym and work on these muscles. I need to get a little bit more into this shape, you know, except more head on me, like more of a face. Yeah, but I need to get more ripped, just like him, right? Just like Invisible Destroyer. Why you were drawing it? Drawing a pencil? Drawing a pencil? Why you weren't? Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, Retro. I misunderstood. I get it. Okay, cool. I get it. Alan was wood weakness only. He did not have the yellow weakness. Number 2, yeah. And if there is a comic where Alan had the yellow weakness, I don't know it. It should be just the wood. It should just be the wood, if I'm not mistaken. That's why, like, one of the most like old school recurring Alan Scott specifically villains is Blackbriar Thorn, and he's like an old druid made out of wood. Speaking of comic creators and fun fact, the man who made the original Green Lantern, Martin Nodell, he was the one that came up with Gotham City. Gotham City debuted in a Green Lantern comic, not Batman. And Solomon Grundy first appeared in those same Green Lantern comics. That's kind of why Batman kind of gets to fight Solomon Grundy whenever he wants, because Grundy is like married to Gotham City, and Gotham City is the same place Alan Scott fights crime. Did you know that? Did you know? Second close down. It's amazing. It's not that amazing. It's just nerdy lore stuff, you know. It's just nerdy deep lore. And
One of the best parts of working at Best
I
Buy
got-
is getting to try out some.
I got an old school comic that's supposed to be. It's kind of like an anniversary issue. It's an anniversary issue for Green Lantern. It's like issue 150 or something, right? And it's a little old. It has some miles on it. I think it came out in probably sometime in the 80s. But it's signed by the original Green Lantern creator. And I think it was like part of a charity he was doing. But I was like, dang, that's so cool. That is so cool. I got his signature on something. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the shout out, Donuts. I kind of spaced that one out, but thank you. Everyone follow Retro. I think we're all following Retro already here. Oh, was it being a little bit tricky, Donuts? Do I want to go on this side too? I'm thinking I do. So let's get this one out. We love retro. Yeah, we do. We love retro here at this stream. Oh, you're good, Donuts. You managed it. You managed it pretty good. A Flash fan? A Flash fan? Is that a Flash fact? I love me some Flash. Buried alien. Yeah, retro. Yeah. Oh man, retro, why'd you have to do that? Hey, retro. I just told you I was getting ready to go to the gym. I'm gonna be all running on the treadmill all drunk, right? Is it okay if I save it for the next stream, retro, and I'll just owe you one? Or are you gonna bully the streamer? Which Flash do I like? I like Barry. I like Barry. Even though it kind of seems like Wally is a lot of people's favorite. I'm not gonna deny that. Like I haven't read enough. I haven't read enough Wally to like legitimize myself into the Wally camp of things. But I kind of like I like obviously I'm drawing this guy. I like Silver Age. I like old school stuff. And that's Barry. I'm not gonna deny Wally probably has better comics. He probably does. Is there really? Hey, what up, Wolf? Was it crazy? I heard you were kicking ass, Wolf. Wally's definitely has better comic. Yeah, that's kind of the ongoing consensus. I do have like, it's not like the 80s stuff, but some of the more like 90s Wally comics, and I really liked them. And it's kind of weird because it's like being a Flash fan means that it comes with this like segregation of do you like Jay, Wally, or Barry? It's very weird, very weird. One of the rare characters to very, very much split his fandom like that, you know? You looking the whole time? Yeah. I got you. You're good, Wolf. We are just gonna do these legs really quick, and then we'll end stream. And Retro, I think you're wrong. I did look at how to refund people like channel points and everything, and I could not find a way. Unless you and all of your streaming knowledge is like just way more powered than me.
It grooves you while the kick drum drives you. The hi-hat will jack you. The percussion swings you. And the chord stabs go on. In this house, we work all night. We push ourselves on the floor. And the DJ spins them records right. In this house, we stay up all night. Following the beat and letting it heal our souls. In this house.
Oh, you can? I don't think I've ever seen that. No way. I remember the term well-seasoned. The retro, the well-seasoned. Hope you're all doing good. I think they are all doing good. Serpent has kind of a wrist issue she has right now. Wolf was kicking ass on Marvel Rivals. Friggin' Neon's just hanging out, talking comics. I think they're all doing good. They're all okay. Yeah. Vason was in here saying you were kicking ass. Favorite DC villain? Favorite DC villain? It might be Luthor, which is kind of like an unfair answer because it's like, oh, of course, but I was a really big fan of when they tried to do the hero arc for Luthor, so I like that. I mean, DC has so many great villains. I kind of like, obviously, I like kind of their loser guys, you know. I mean, Captain Cold, right? If you're talking Flash, Captain Cold's like one of the great DC villains. I loved Captain. I went out of my way, I still do sometimes, to get Flash-centric issues of just Captain Cold. Like, all the rogues are cool, all the Flash rogues are cool, but Captain Cold was by and far my favorite. Scarecrow, he's a good pick. He has a kind of a deep backlog. I don't think the legs are as, like, not as inked up as I want them to be, but I don't want to put too much definition on them. I kind of like keeping them a little bit thick like this. So let's see. We'll try and do one of these. Hey Retro, thank you for the raid. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the watch party and all that stuff. I really appreciate it, man. You get some rest, okay? I'm looking forward to hearing all your compliments. No. Comments on the Midnight Zeo or the Midnight Beast Wars, okay, man? I'm gonna get to reading that story too. I didn't get to read a whole lot. I got to read some, but not a whole lot before stream, so I'll let you know what I think, okay, man? Unpopular opinion, but I believe the heroes in DC are more villains than the villains, and The villains are good guys? What do you mean the villains are good guys? Serpent. Mr. Freeze is a good one. How can you not like Mr. Freeze? Unless you royally mess him up, but a lot of Batman-centric villains. A lot of Batman-centric villains. He almost has his rogues gallery is almost too strong. It's almost too strong. But if you're talking about bad villains, I always really liked Bane. He has so many good villains, but I like Joker and I like Bane. And I have a very, very different approach to Batman anyway, just because I kind of got tired of Batman a long time ago, but okay, I'm thinking maybe we'll do one of these and then we'll come up here with a heart. And we'll put a little bit more ink on this leg because it needs it. Yes, thank you for hanging retro, of course. Thank you. Just misunderstood people and the heroes are just bullied. They're not bullied. That's a very the boys way of looking at it, isn't it? Isn't it, Serpent? The villains, yes, yeah. I mean, some of them definitely have that going for them, especially like the Flash rogues. But yeah, they're just bullies. I mean, DC has some pretty hardcore villains. Like if you want to say that all the DC heroes are bullies, and it's like you look at who. You look at who Superman's fighting, and none of those guys are really redeeming at all. The only redeeming Superman villain is probably Silver Banshee, with the exception of Superman and Batman. Like a lot of his rogues galleries are just they're people with mental illnesses, right? And so the appropriate medication for helping mentally ill people is to just beat them up, right? Batman's a bully 100%. I think there's like bully elements to him, but then when you see like Scarecrow dropping bodies, and you kind of remind yourself, oh yeah, that's why we have Batman. Some people like to like paint him to be a bully, but I don't think he is. He can be portrayed as a bully, but I don't think he is one. Nor are his greatest stories meant to make him look like a bully. Okay, anyway, okay, this one. Flash's villains, with the exception of like Grodd and like I guess some of the obscure ones, like mainly just the Flash rogues. Those guys all have like a little bit more of a merc aspect to them. They're not evil, but that I think that makes the stories better. But they're fine with being villains. They're fine with like stealing and grand larceny and stuff. Are changing villains to not so much a villain, but that's my opinion. I I don't think that's a completely unfounded opinion just because there's so much weak writing now these days that it's cool or it's like popular to turn the villains into like sympathetic, redemptive characters when I don't think it's necessary. I think it's okay, but it's not necessary. It's like nothing's greater than when you can see the villain be felled by, you know, a hero who can outsmart them. Or it should be, right? But people just like their villains too much. You know, I love my villains too. And then again, I'm also talking about the comics, but then again, I haven't read comics in the only genre in my life goal was to become Bart Simpson, so I'm putting... It's never too late to give up on your dreams, Serpent. You can still be Bart. El Bardo. He became Citizen Cold. He didn't become Citizen Cold until Flashpoint, and that was just because it was an alternate Earth. And if you read the Citizen Cold comic, he still was up to no good. He was just like putting on a hero face to just save himself the trouble because there was no Flash. In the New 52, he was a villain again. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of. You know, we were talking about dense lore. You know, that's comic books for you. You had your Bart phase. You had your Bart phase. Did you ever say like "I caramba" or "Don't have a cow, man"? Loving Flashpoint. I loved Flashpoint. I thought Flashpoint was good. Like before the whole like dark hero or like just like very dour, very dark, grim stories became so fashionable. And I did read Flashpoint as it was coming out, and I thought it was great. I thought it was cool. It was nice to see someone actually applying themselves to a Barry story instead of a Wally story. Barry getting a little bit of love.
When I switched to Allstate, I saved hundreds.
The only bird in my life is my pet raccoon, Bartholomew. And he serves as a reminder of the Bart years. Yes. Yep, you're right. Okay. No, you're good. That allowed him to find out what he's been missing. Actually, that's kind of a hard question, but I don't even think they cover that in, like, they very lightly touch on that in Flash Rebirth, but then during Road to Flashpoint and all that, like, I don't even think they like talk about what he's been missing. But I get what you're saying. Right. For like about 30 years or so. Okay. So. From the events of Crisis, right? Yeah, flies. Why don't you put, I can't remember the spider's name. Like Rico or I can't remember your pet spider. Put your pet spider on the job. Okay. Anyway. So we are going to... Aw, dang. No more spider backup. Raid. Thanks for the conversation, really. Hey, no problem, man. We're going to raid Wolt, who is, I think he's a great artist. He works on Twitch. He does the same thing. He's old school fool. He's a comic head. He does traditional art. He does a lot of pen and ink. He does a little bit more coloring, but he's pretty good conversation too. Very knowledgeable guy, Woltering. Except you can't see his face. I wonder what he looks like. Anyway, thank you all for showing up. We'll be back here again sometime soon. I'm glad I got like enough done with this guy. But anyway, Neon, Serpent, Retro, Dazed, Groovy, Wolf, Vason, even Ninja Cowboy. Who else am I missing? I think that's kind of it. But yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. We'll do some more on the next stream. Yeah. Thank you for joining, Neon. It's a very modest Discord, but I appreciate you showing up. And yeah, just feel free to post anything you want in there. Like I said, I'm not like picky with the rules. The more people we get talking, the better, right?
This message is brought to you by Apple Card.
So I catch you on the next one. See ya, people.